What's up everyone, this is Jack again. Welcome back to Pen and Journal. Right, so in this video I'm going to cover how I do my journaling, how I do my planning in the so-called the notebook insert that I mentioned about in my previous video on the flip through of my Carroll traveler's notebook. So let's get started. Now, so this is a notebook that I cut up. This is Campus. I believe this is a B5 size notebook that I trimmed down to a TN size notebook insert. If you don't know how to do that, please check out my video as well. I'll put a link in the description. The size of standard TN size will be 21 cm in height and 11 cm in width. So I'm just using this notebook as an example how I do my journaling, how I do my planning. So let's say this is a fresh insert. This is page 1, for example, and I will typically put a title here, bullet journal, and give a number. If this is insert number 3, I'll put insert 03 here. I'll put a date, in this case taking the example of 13th of August 2022 to whatever date that I finish off the journal. And then you have your bullet journal keys or your BuJo keys. And by the way, this system is created by Ryder Carroll. I'll put a link to his official YouTube channel in the description as well. You can check out the terminologies, how he does it, but just know that for bullet journal, it is very customizable, it is very flexible. You can customize it to the way that fit your needs. So the keys I'm using here is tasks and goals will be a checkbox, events like big event is upcoming, for example baptism Sundays, events in your school, in your work that you want to keep track of will be denoted by a circle like this. Appointments is quite self-explanatory, appointments with your friends, over coffee, over lunch, over dinner. Notes will be a single dash. And we come to migrated and scheduled using the right arrow and the left arrow keys. I will explain a little bit more about this. We have irrelevant, things that become irrelevant, you will just simply cross it out. Priority, things that need to be prioritized, this will be the one, asterisk. And if you completed a task like this, we just simply cross it out to show that it's been completed. Prayer requests will be exclamation mark. And if the Lord answered the prayers, this will be the key is that I'll use fountain pen with Noodler's Apache Sunset to just box it out and put the date when the Lord answered the prayer. Right, so this is page 1, and normally how I do it is I will number the pages. I'm a lazy person, so I won't number the even pages. I will number all in the odd number. So it's 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on and so forth. So page 1 is your index. Sorry, not your index, but your keys. Page 2 is your index. So what is index? Index is something that you want to pages or spreads you want to keep track of. So let's say I have a very unique and important spread I'm going back to at all times. I will put the page number over here, and I'll put of course the corresponding title of the page or spread. So I can always refer to my index to quickly go to the page or the spread. Now, after your index page, you have your yearly log. So the bullet journal system is what Ryder Carroll mentioned, is to track the past, organize the present, and plan for the future, right? So to plan for the future, we have our yearly log. And taking the example of this journal or this new insert that I've just started, it started on the 13th of August 2022. So I will start with the month of August, and I will have a yearly log of all the 12 months from the August of 2022 all the way till July 2023. So you can see I have actually split this page into 3 equal parts, and over here you can see all the 12 months till July 2023, right? So this is where you will have an overview of your months over a year. So for example, if you have an event that's upcoming in October, a big event, like example a church outreach on, let's say, can't think of a date. Let me get my calendar. On a Sunday, let's say on the 9th of October 2022, right? This is one of the big events. There's upcoming a church outreach in 9th of October 2022. You want to put it there so you can have a little bit of overview of what's coming up. And maybe you have like a birthday, appointment birthday, or maybe just an event. You can put it as an event because you have not really made an appointment with the person you want to celebrate with. And you can say this will be maybe Roy's birthday, right? So that you will know it's upcoming and you will want to maybe make an appointment with him to celebrate his birthday, right? A very simple example. And so this is your months over the year, and then we come to the monthly log where we have all the days of the month written down. So for my system, it's very simple. Some people like to use more fanciful stuff, and once again, this is just a manly guy presentation of a boring style of journaling. There's no bells and whistles, there's no scrapbooky stuff, stamping stuff, coloring, watercolors, all that cool stuff that ladies are very good at. This is just plain and simple, you can call it, but it serves its purpose for me, right? So back to it. Over here you have your monthly log, you have all your days, and so how I do it is I will start off with the 1st of August, which happens to be on Monday. I will log it down like this: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'll repeat it, and I'll put the actual date itself beside it. So if let's say I have a to-do task on Friday, I will simply put a square, right, as mentioned in the keys, and maybe get grocery, right? So these are my tasks, events, appointments, whatever that I need to put into my monthly log. So here's a bit more examples, right? Meal package, get a haircut, appointment with John at 3 o'clock on Saturday, and maybe an event, baptism Sunday on the 28th of August. We have a birthday event with Peter, so on and so forth. And for example, if I manage to do the task, I will just simply complete it, right? Finish the task, I'll complete it. Example, for coffee with John, the appointment is being cancelled, I need to cancel it. We have a key of irrelevant, I will just simply strike it off like this. And over here you can see, after your monthly log, you have your task list, your goals for the month of August. These are what I call tasks that you want to put in here that is not time of importance. These are not very time specific. So for example, I can top up my coffee. I want to get some coffee, instant coffee, to top up my store at house. I can just simply say, I put it down like, okay, I want to get this done in this month. I need to top up my stock of my toothpaste, my shampoo, and you pay off the insurance, which is only due on 20 September, but I want to get it done by this month. And things like getting a study table that is not of time importance, all these things will come in here instead of here. So some of the tasks that will be here will be more of a time specific or time constrained events, appointments, task list, so on and so forth. Quick example of how do you use migration and scheduling. Right, we talked about this in the previous keys here, right? Migrated and scheduling. So let's say I did not manage to pay off my insurance that is due on the 20th of September. I can actually migrate it to next month. So I will put a right arrow like this, and when I need to put in this task list here, this task, I will need to have a task in my September monthly log spread when September rolls around. Right, so it's due on the 20th September, so maybe I can give myself a deadline. I want to pay off the insurance by the 10th of September, so I can schedule the task list to here. So pay off insurance, which is of course due on the 20th of September 2022. Right? So this is how you use your migration. So how about scheduling? What is scheduling? Getting a study table. If this is not of importance, maybe I can schedule it by using a left arrow and putting it into the yearly log instead. So I may want to schedule this at a much later date, maybe on the month of December. I can just simply put it here, right? Through this, it is a very flexible system where you can actually keep track of events or things or tasks that you need to get it done, whether it is in the near future or will be sometime in the distant. So if I manage to do some of these tasks along the way of the month of August, I will once again just complete it like this, right? And any of these things that is not done, I can migrate it to the month of September, or I can schedule it in the later months using the yearly log over here, right? So to get more of an idea of how the bullet journal system works, I would truly recommend that you check out Ryder Carroll's explanation. His explanation is definitely much better. So this is how I do it. It's very simple. It's very easy for me to get down to the business of planning my own life. Once I'm done with the task list, the next page is my prayer list, right? So this is just an example. Typically, I have a prayer list for the month, and notice that I have my prayer pointers here, things I need to pray for, and then put a date beside the prayer pointer. So for example, here I'm started to pray for my parents' salvation in year of 2018. Right, we have the Children's Coding Ministries. These are all imaginary names. I don't want to put the real names of the children, so these are just pretty much fictitious names over here. Right, you can pray for healing for a person, you can pray for provision for a person's family, praying for the growth of the Men's Connect group. These are just examples that I put in here. So when the Lord answers the prayer, I will get the pen, fountain pen with the Ludulus Apache Sunset, and I will cross it out. So let's say the Lord answered the prayer for healing for Marcus. I will typically just highlight it like this, and I can put a note here. Maybe the Lord answered it on the 18th of August 2022. Right? So as we go along your faith journey with God, with Jesus Christ, you will see that all these prayers that He answered will actually encourage you, will build up your faith. Through my journey with Christ, I can see that, this God is faithful. Many times He will answer it, right? as long as according to His perfect will. Now, after the prayer list spread, we'll come to what I call a custom entry, right? These entries are typically not there. It comes about when there's a need to. There could be a certain agenda, it could be a certain thing that I want to keep track of, a certain thing I want to take note of, certain thing that I want to come back more often. And an example will be maybe like a children ministry that I'm doing in Philippines, and this is a real spread itself, right? It's a real spread itself. So I want to keep track of the ministry itself. I want to put down my ideas and put down my thoughts on this. I want to commit this thing to the Lord, and it's always good to put it down on paper. So when you have your goals, you have your agendas, you have your things to do, when you put it down on paper, it always gives you an extra edge to complete the task. So here we have a quick example of objectives, the manpower that's involved, the format that we're going to go about the ministries, and things to consider in the future, so on and so forth. I won't bore you with the details, right? But this is what I call a custom spread. Now, this is something that I want to keep track of in my index. So if this is one of the items, I will take note of the page number, which is page 11, right? I will go to my index page here. I will put page 11, and I will write down the title of the spread, Children's Ministry, Philippines. Right, so anytime I want to know where the spread is being located, straight away you can refer to the index and you will get to the page number, which is over here, page 11, right? Another method I use is, if it's a page that's important, I will bookmark it with the washi tape. So this is where the washi tape will come in, right? How I bookmark it is just very simple. I'll paste it across like this in a diagonal manner. The excess, I will put it behind like so. So when you close the book, you have a little bit of washi tape. You have a feel of it. You can quickly go to your bookmark and right there you have it. You are at your page, and you can use different washi tape designs to denote different categories, right? So it's up to you to be creative, up to you to be innovative, to come up with different systems that you can use it to make your planning more effective and more efficient. So once we're done with the custom entries, I will go on to the next month, which is the month of September, and it's just repetition, monthly log followed by your task list, followed by your prayer list, and if you have a custom entry, you can edit in, otherwise you will go straight to the month of October, and it's basically just rinse and repeat, and you have your planning BuJo system in place just like that, right? So I hope this inspires you. It's a very simple system. It works for me. I'm still improving on the system as I go along, so things may change, but basically this is my current setup for my planner and BuJo system notebook. I hope this will help you guys. Once again, please help out the channel to subscribe if you haven't. Please hit the like button, share the video. Thank you all for watching. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you guys in the next one.